To take a creative endeavor and push it to the furthest limit that you can and see yourself succeed.
If you get treated like you are a problem, how are you going to act? If you open up the space and make it clear to the youth involved that you really genuinely want to hear whatever they have to say and there isn't going to be a value judgment, you know, what comes out is amazing.
It gives them an opportunity to take themselves seriously. When you give somebody that opportunity, so much gets born out of that. Confidence, love for themselves.
There is a direct connection between creativity and the authentic self. The main power of hope, big idea, is that everyone really can make a difference.
Yeah.
You know, and youth can make a difference. I mean, just interpersonally on, you know, a daily basis with your friends, with your family, with your peers and such, but on a global level as well. We affect each other in deep, deep ways every day. Really acknowledging that, I think,
it gives people power, I think.
yeah, it's empowering.
Yeah.
That's the word. Empowerment. Oh.
It's like the whole thing was just really, really, really cool, and like it's really affected me a lot with like my writing and just the way that like life is in general. It just it all just molds very well together.
It's one thing to, you know, write something and then another thing to do it with music.
So do I despise niggas for what they do? Don't try if you ain't got no clue. Going and banging and writing, you a big man. Lies that later you're just a child, left to grow without providence.
We as a race, we ain't just divided. How black on black crime misguidance is provided.
Yeah! Look at it.
As an artist, a poet, and an MC myself, and just growing up in hip-hop, and I just understand the urgency of getting this message to the youth around, well, media literacy for one, because the mainstream is totally contaminating hip-hop with so many negative images that it's really difficult for young people to get their voice out there, the true voice of the youth and what they're faced with as far as their issues in life. It's so difficult to get that out, and this is a really great opportunity for them to express and heal a lot of what the mainstream and the industry of music is putting out there.
But not submit to the words you're telling me. Why can't we just be free for us to be ourselves and me to be me? Perhaps in this life, this can never be.
Like, they'll always remember forever the time that they went into the studio and recorded that song, you know? And that's something that no one can take away from them. They can't lose it. And no matter what, they usually become a better person because of it, because of the way that we facilitate these workshops and the way that they're created is all around community support and really feeling like whatever you have to say, whatever you know is your truth, whatever you put out there is going to be received by the people around you that are in this, and I think that we really foster that development throughout the program. So.
I'm more open to new experiences and new people.
From the place where the sun always beams, where the boys play football and baseball in the streets.
I used to write, but like I can never focus. Like every time I start a piece, I can never finish it. So it helped me like focus more and, you know, target it on what I was talking about. So, you know, everything I was thinking would be written.
It's like, it's just an indication that there's so much untapped talent out there, and these youth are so powerful. If you are treated with respect and given the benefit of the doubt and given the opportunity, wow, it's amazing.
I was always interested in poetry and spoken word, but I didn't know it was something like that even out here for somebody, especially, you know, being young. So I didn't know there was even a group or anything that existed. Before, I would never thought of doing, you know, poetry in front of millions of people, or, you know, in a studio for that matter. My favorite workshop was probably the writing workshop that we did, and Peace actually performed her piece. Yeah, like that was the first time I actually heard somebody spoken word live, and, you know, it was like, wow, you know, and it just gave me confidence and inspiration. It's an insult to wonder why you was made black after all our struggles and hundreds of years of setback. You have the audacity to question your color, your relationship to beautiful people, a culture like no other. Our ebony black skin stands for pride. During the nights in slavery, our ancestors cried, but never did they show fear in their eyes. We as people experience pain above all others. We were beat with whips, treated like an abandoned tree in the wind, getting struck by thunder. We were separated from the whites, tossed around like a helpless puppy dog who couldn't bite. We were forbidden to learn more than they wanted us to, denied education, and we were punished if we were pursued. As quick as a flash, our life could have been taken. Slave owners raped us and denied our babies. They made us work to the bone, till our hands and feet bled, then go home, wake up, and do it again. We was always taught to stand tall and be proud. Being black is beautiful, and to express it with a smile. Yes, we would cry, but who wouldn't? Yes, we wonder why, but who wouldn't? Yes, there was times we got discouraged, but who wouldn't? The important thing is we survived. Our race is still here, and we now have Survivor Forever embraced in our eyes.
I just love hearing the truth of the youth come out.
I appreciate the way that I gotta live. I appreciate the way that I gotta live.
I am from the place where the sun always beams, where the boys play football and baseball in the streets. It's too hot to sleep and criminals and creeping. Go on the city walk on the weekend. By the age of 4, expert on how to hop a fence. Hitting licks, but don't care about the consequence. Every time I turn around, someone around me dies. I feel sorrow, but my pride won't let me cry. Big house, aunties, uncles and cousins getting beat with a switch if you being bad or cussing. Fried chicken, cornbread, and grandma's teeth. Neck bones, oxtails, greens, and black eyed peas. Learn to read the walls of graffiti, tell the story.